Pam here from Cragen, and I'm here to walk you through how to do our take and make canvas bags that we are doing this week. So if you had come to the library and you picked up your canvas bag kit, you will see that you have a beautiful plain bag. Wonderful. You should all have a sponge, because we're going to actually sponge paint. You should have gotten some paint, so I actually have my yellow and blue right here that I'm going to use and mix. And then you should have picked up a stencil. So my stencil today is going to be a frog. We have a few different animal creatures. There's some planets, there's some other random objects that you could choose from, and those are all when you come to the library and pick it up. So today, to start, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to peel, just so you can see the inverse of the frog, because I'm actually going to use the outside. Let's get this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually use this as my stencil. I'm going to sponge paint this straight onto the bag. You can get rid of this sticker now. You can flip there. Alright, so I'm not going to get paint anywhere on me. See how messy I can get. We want to get your canvas bag nice and flat so that you can actually sponge paint and put the sticker onto it. So I'm actually going to put my little frog like straight in the middle, so this is my flat area. You could probably do this side if you ironed the bag just like a slight bit. But I'm going to peel my sticker very carefully because I don't want to rip it. The vinyl is a little bit thin, so you could rip it if you rip it off too fast. But, alright. So there's my sticker. And I'm going to put my frog. I'm going to do him at an angle a little bit. And very carefully set it down. And I'll pick up the bag so that you can see where he's at and see how it looks. So my stencil is on my bag. I am ready to paint. And again, not going to get paint everywhere. We're going to be super duper careful. And because this is a dual layer canvas bag, I'm not going to worry about it bleeding through to my table. But if you're at home and you don't want it to bleed through to the other side, you can put a piece of cardboard just straight into the bag so that your paint doesn't bleed through, okay? Alright, so my first step is I'm going to take a corner of my sponge and I'm going to mix my paint. So I'm going to take both colors. And I'm trying to get a green color, personally. We'll see what happens. I hope I get green. Add some more yellow in there. I'll show you what I'm doing. This looks like a pretty good frog color, actually. I don't know if you can see. Great. Awesome. Alright, so when I have a color that I'm good with using, I'm going to try to get enough onto the corner of my sponge. And I'm really just going to start dabbing my sponge straight on to the bag. You don't want to swipe it. You really do want to do like a punching motion almost, like a tapping motion. So I'm just going to start sponge painting straight over my stencil. And he looks like he's going to actually have some like little blue and green come through. So maybe he's like a tree frog from the Amazon. Who knows? An exotic frog. And you do not need a lot of paint for this, which is really great. I'm going to add a little bit more, fill it in, and you really get this cool like cloudy look, which I really like. And you could reuse the stencil if you want. You just have to be careful when you pull it off. You're going to do it really, really, really slowly when you pull it off the bag. And so what I'll do is I'll hold this up so that you can see what it looks like with the paint on it. I have covered pretty much all my spots. There's a few spots in his leggies that maybe need some more paint, but so as you can see, he's covered in paint. And so you're going to let that dry for like maybe 5 minutes. And then what you'll do is you'll just very slowly peel your stencil off and let the bag fully dry overnight. Please let it dry overnight. And then you'll be good to go with your own very personal canvas bag that you painted yourself. Thanks for watching.